Hello, it's me, Dana Marie, and I am back. I had to take a phone call for work, so I'm going to go ahead and split my January flip into 2 flip throughs. I probably should anyway, because no matter how much I think I'm going to rush through it, it just takes too long. I don't know how you people do it any faster than that. I just don't know. Anyway, I was saying that Friday the 15th of January was my son's 30th birthday. I'm not sure how that's possible because I am not old enough to have a 30-year-old child. But nevertheless, he is. I made this star just doing some watercolor. Or no. I think I used one of my, that's right, it's not this one, but I used one of these mild liners for this. Yeah, I used that and I just made a star shape and then I outlined it with black and then I put Little Raven Ink's 15 in there just to make it bigger. I like my numbers big, especially because I don't have a lot to say. I need to take up a lot of room. And the Friday is also Little Raven Ink. I just put the word art. It's snowing, big fluffy flakes. Goodness gracious, it's still snowing. It's still snowing. I think, okay, maybe not every day, but it has snowed almost every day forever. And I love snow, but wow. This is just my little emoticon thing that I printed. I made them up on my phone and then printed them out on sticker sheets. Here's another one of me with a cozy blanket and a cup of coffee. And it says, "Coffee, please, take it easy." I used a gold Posca pen to make the border. This, I have to find out where I got these. I got them on Etsy. This is just a sticker sheet that says family night. Here I'm using some miscellaneous glitter stickers that I have left to say cozy. This says read some more. So on this Sunday, the 16th, this is Little Raven Ink. We had a fire in the fireplace. It's a Saturday. We listened to some music. And then we went, and had a fire in the living room and read. It's just our favorite thing to do on Saturday or Sunday, depending on how busy we are. This week we did it Sunday because we have puppy classes now. And we went to Michael's and Barnes & Noble, took the dog for a walk. Had chicken and quinoa with butternut squash salad for dinner, and watched Call Your Mother, played a game with my son, and watched Cobra Kai. And that was the day. Sunday, having a good day. We spent the morning watching, it's Sunday, so I spent the morning watching YouTube for art and journaling, because I do both art journaling. And then we watched our church online, because we don't go in person yet, because we moved here in the middle of a pandemic. And then more YouTube videos. Like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube, but it's always, for inspiration or learning. And then my husband built a fire again, and we spent hours in the living room reading, listening to music, and I even took a nap. So glad we were able to use the fireplace again, because back here where it says chimney, we had our chimney cleaned, and there was an issue with the flue, and we had prior to this tried to make fires, and smoke filled the whole house. It was just terrible, but all is well now, and we are able to use our fireplace, and we use it constantly now, every weekend. And I'm glad we do, because if you have it, you should use it. We watched more Cobra Kai, and I made with my Dymo, I made read, nap, repeat. And then Monday the 18th, I did some more reading. Didn't have a lot going on, so I used some big stickers. And it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so I put a quote for him. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. And I hope that happens someday. My son did not have school because of the holiday. We had another fire because my husband was also off. And I watched YouTube. We had clementine, spinach, and banana smoothies. It was really good. Did 2 loads of laundry, took our dog for a walk. My husband put insulation in the laundry room. It is cold here. And cleaned the yard. The 19th, this is Little Raven Ink. But I don't want to adult anymore. I don't even want to human. I want to go. Just eat all day and headbutt anyone who annoys me. And I put don't bug me. And this is a little bug that I got from a sweet lady from the Netherlands. And I had a sticker. Oh no, I made this sticker that says not today. And this take 5 is from an oil change place, but I liked it as, take 5. You need a timeout. And boy, did I need a timeout. Let's see. I watched YouTube, swept and mopped the bathroom, walked my dog. Not a great day. See the tip in. By 4, I was just done. So I went up to my office, put the dog in her crate, and shut the door. Put a note on my door that says, Dana is not available. And of course, my husband came in anyway to see what I wanted from Chipotle because he was getting food. And the food was terrible. Our Chipotle in town is just, it's not good. We've had it 4 times, and it's been inedible. Charred steak that's so dry you can barely chew it. It's ridiculous. So that was my day. Anyway, Marley slept from 10 p.m. to 5:30 this morning. I woke up at 5, got dressed so I'd be ready to let her out. I'm frustrated with her because nothing seems to work. If she doesn't get her way, she barks. When I walked her, she jumped all over me or pulled me. I wore her out, gave her things to do, but when I went to paint, she wouldn't lay down and chill. All the barking gave me a headache. Not a great day. So I was unable to do anything that I wanted to do that day, and I know that's just puppy life. But again, as I said in my last flip, she's so little at this point, and we're not sleeping, and it's just when you're not sleeping and you have stress and nothing goes right. That was that. The 20th was Inauguration Day, so I put Biden 46 because he is our current president, and I just made this, which I thought was cute. I put stars. I did all this with watercolor, and then I outlined it with, I used this, which I showed you in the last video. This white correction pen, I'm telling you, it's the bomb. It's my go-to for anything white. And then I just put some journaling on the back. And then this is just a page about Inauguration Day. So this is not like a day. This is the 19th and the 20th. This is just, I wanted to put a little bit more so I can indicate, you know, when I look back and through this journal, I can put, you know, this is him and his wife. And oh, did anybody not see Amanda Gorman? Wow. Wow. She was amazing. And then I like this. Whether you like politicians or not, I do not care. I don't care. I'm so like Switzerland. I just want peace and love and happiness. So anyway, but I did like this because it says, make sure to wear your shoes, ladies. There's glass everywhere. And whether you agree with this person or not, it's a momentous occasion. It's a big deal. So that's that. Then I did another spread like this over my dog because she's, I don't know how old she was at this point, 10 weeks, I guess, maybe later. Yes, 10 weeks. And these were all pictures taken, except for this one, that week, just to commemorate her size, because as a pup, 10-week-old pup, she has grown. We got her at 7 weeks. She's grown so much. This was her 8-week picture of her paw. I'm going to hold that up a little closer to see if you can see it. Can you see it? My watch is junking out on me. Oh my gosh. One moment. Let me just make sure that my video is still working because I will lose my mind. Oh, thank God. Okay. So my watch just kind of timed out. I usually can see you. See, I can see you on my watch. So here is the size of her paw at 8 weeks. And here is the size of her paw 2 weeks later. She's just, it's insane. I know she's going to be a big dog. I love big dogs. She could be anywhere from 50 to 80 pounds because mom is 50, dad is 80. She's growing so fast. So I wanted to like document what she looked like at that time. 21st, moving on. This is Love Lynn's Life. I love these big numbers that she has because I had very little to journal and they take up space on the page. Bada boom, bada bing. This is scrapbook paper and washi. And this is, again, I need to find out where I bought these and link it. I'm bad about that. I don't link. I mention people in the videos if I know who did it, but I'm bad about linking that stuff in the description because I can't figure out how to do it. I have to figure out how to make the links work. I'm going to get there, I promise. Anyway, watched YouTube, Marley Duty, which is my dog. Did some painting, more YouTube, didn't do much, laundry, and watched Umbrella Academy. It's a weird show, gotta tell you. 22nd, Friday. This is Little Raven ink. This is a stamp, which I had shared with you before. And then I colored it in. This little dog I got in Happy Mail from, I believe, my friend in the Netherlands, though I could be wrong. We had a fire, so this is a Friday. Yes. I cleaned bathroom sinks and toilets, watched YouTube, watched Superstore and Umbrella Academy, watched too much TV, did some training with Marley, Had tomato bar pizza for dinner. It was really good. We had a fire. We read and listened to music. Are you getting a pattern here? This is like what we're going to do for the winter. But you know what? It's making the best of a pandemic. We moved out of state in the middle of a pandemic, and we haven't been able to see the few friends that we do have since we moved back here. So, the 23rd, Saturday. This 23 I printed off of the internet. Saturday is Little Raven ink. I actually did a journal with me of these pages, so I'm not going to bore you with this because this video will get too long too. This is the finished part because I know that my fourth video that I deleted, that I mentioned in my last video, I kind of went back and forth between these two pages and I really didn't do a whole lot. So I just deleted that video because I didn't want to torture you. And, you know, I torture you enough. And I appreciate you so, so much for watching my videos and listening to me babble. This was, I got out of an old magazine. I put this here to cover up where I ripped my shoe. And my pain level was high, so I put that. This, I think, is one of the things I did on my fourth video that you're not going to see because it's gone. I covered this too, but you don't need to see that. And here we go. You saw this page, but I didn't have this on there or none of these stickers, but they're just stickers. Easy peasy. And 2 sentences of journaling that day. Boy. All right. Done with that. Now, these are pages you should not have seen, I don't think. Maybe. Loveland's life. Our child was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis at 29 years old, so I put that on there. This is Loveland's life. These are just from sticker books. I printed this off the internet. Made chicken tortellini soup. Oh, it's so good. I wish I had some today. Watched a little YouTube, did some painting. My days are the same most days, kind of boring. And we had snow and freezing rain. Shocker. All right, pretending I'm a pleasant person is exhausting. And I used up some Harry Potter stickers that I had. I always behave, just not necessarily well. And here's a sticker of me and a shovel because there was more snow. Marley jumped over the gate on her own. Not good because I have no other way of containing that wild child. I filmed several videos, so this is the day I filmed 4 videos. I posted 3, I deleted 1, you're welcome. And let's see. We'll see if I ever can get them posted. I have so many problems, people. So many. The 27th, I was watching Good Girls, and I actually was watching it on the 26th while I filmed the 4 videos I did that day. This is a magazine ephemera piece. These are like puffy stickers that I got somewhere. I've had them in my stash forever. This Wednesday is Little Raven ink, and then just stickers from sticker books. Seriously, that's all. Today I let Marley outside without a leash. We hadn't been able to do that because we have a big gap, like big gap, underneath our gate. The bottom of the gate and the ground, there's like a big gap. And she could have slipped right under. But finally I was able to let her off leash. But she won't just play by herself. She just went outside and sat outside the door waiting for me. I was able to spend several hours in my office today playing in my journal and watching Good Girls, and that's a sticker. This is a tip-in. And for the 28th, it says I actually worked today, sent out some quotes, played with my dog, threw her cow up and down the stairs. That's why I put a cow here. She has a cow toy she loves. I throw it up and down the stairs when it's nasty out and I can't get her outside. If you don't use up her energy for good, she will use it for evil. So I try to wear her out. I run around the house and wear myself out and her, and then I throw her stuff up and down the stairs. Okay, she jumped on the couch on her own. She goes out alone now and just sits by the door waiting for me. Took her for a car ride and she got her first puppuccino, which you can see a picture of here. She loved it. Excuse me. On the 28th, the Thursday, is Little Raven ink. This is a dollar store sticker and pictures of my dog. She's getting so big. She loves her cow toy, and she loved her frappuccino, her puppuccino. It's just whipped cream. Don't freak out. The 29th, this is just a piece of paper that I had from something. I cut into a flag shape, and I kind of like how that turned out. And just the simple border, and I like it. This is my dog. So this day I vacuumed upstairs and the living room and the family room downstairs. typed up some poems on my vintage typewriter. I love my vintage typewriter, but it has 2 letters that don't work, so it makes it a little awkward, but I still am going to use them. I vacuumed, we had stir fry. This is a picture of a vintage typewriter, but not mine. And I watched Good Girls. And my dog finally went outside to play on her own. Everything was bliss. And then I went to get her back in the house, and I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can see that. But her whole face is full of mud. Why, you ask? Because she loves to dig, and then she eats mud. She walks up to my tree and eats the bark. Like, she strips a piece of bark off the tree and eats it. She digs in the dirt and eats it. We have snow probably about 1 foot high in our yard now because it snowed and snowed and snowed, and another day it snowed, and then it snowed again, and then it snowed again, a little bit at a time. And she loves snow, and she goes and buries her nose into the snow pile, like, so you can't see that she has a head. And then she digs until she gets to the grass, and then she digs past the grass to the dirt, and then she eats the dirt. It's great times. So I have the freedom of not having to take her out in the bitter, bitter cold, which is wonderful, but now she digs. I'm telling you, puppies are a lot of work. I love her to death, but oi. Here I put my glasses on my dog while she was sleeping on me. We had puppy classes. It was stressful and chaotic. She barked incessantly and was distracted. And the puppy trainer just gave her the side eye. She does not like my dog. Oh my goodness. They have all these docile, quiet puppies, and then my dog is barking her stinking head off. She barked so much. And from the time we left in the car to drive her there, she barked all the way there. She barked the whole time we were there because she was happy and wanted to play with the other puppies. And then she barked all the way home because she doesn't like the car. And then she came home. I took her out. Everything seemed fine. I took her downstairs to say hi to my son, and she puked all over his blanket because he was playing video games in the basement. And that day, she proceeded to pee in the house 3 times, which she doesn't do. We have bells, and she uses them. She's really good, but I think she was just stressed out that day. So my boys had leftovers for dinner. I didn't like it, so I didn't eat. And that was that day. Oh, and look, I put another one of these snowflake brads on because it snowed, which is right here. And the last day, finally, January is over, and I'm so glad it is. This is, I think it's Little Raven ink, but don't quote me. I made scones. Again, I told you, I am a really, really good baker. So that morning I got up and I was like, oh, I'm in the mood for something chocolatey and yummy. So I made homemade scones. They're chocolate chip scones, and they are delicious. And let's see, we got 6 to 8 inches of snow that day. Yeehaw. It's hard to say for sure because of the blowing and drifting. So some areas, it was so windy that night when it snowed that we had some areas that there's like 2 inches of snow in our yard, and then some areas where it's like 18 inches of snow, but it didn't snow that much. Marley loves the snow. It's hilarious to see. We spent hours outside playing and then shoveling, and we had a fire again, burgers for dinner, yum yum. And then don't get excited about this word right here. We didn't have a date night. We watched the movie Date Night, which, by the way, has some things in it that were not so great. I don't remember. I mean, I've seen it before, I guess, a long time ago, but I didn't remember some things that I wish I would have remembered for that movie. So I'm not recommending it because I don't know how old your kids are or what you like to watch. But that's what we watched that night. I bought dog food, yada, yada, yada. And now we are done with January. Goodbye. And on to February, which we're not going to do in this video. Do not freak out. I'm not going to torture you any longer. I'll just give you a sneak peek of my days, which I only have 2 done. Today is February 8th, and I got the 1st and the 2nd done, but here's the 3rd waiting taped. I was going to video these, but this has taken me so long. My dog's probably awake. The 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and today is the 8th. I have a bunch of stuff stuffed in here, waiting for me to figure all this out. Anyway, that is all for today, and 2 videos today. It is February 8th. Let's see how fast I can get these posted on YouTube. You want to bet on it? Leave me a note in the comments once I get it, because obviously you can't comment until I post it. how long you thought it was going to take me to get these videos posted. There's 2. All right. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, listening to me babble on. I hope you have a wonderful and warm week. See you soon. Bye.